Hi guys, it's me again, Lynn from Lyn-RealLife. Facebook is Lyn-RealLife, Instagram is Lyn-RealLife, or my personal accounts, Linda Ampadu, and YouTube is Lyn-RealLife. So basically, on all social media handles, it is Lyn-RealLife. We give it to you raw, real, no editing. Anyway, so I've seen a video that is trending. I don't know if these people are based in the USA or wherever they are, or Canada, but it's definitely somewhere abroad. It's not back home in Africa. So I've seen this video that a woman who went up in her house, yeah, and grabbed her husband or partner's clothes, and she just threw it outside. She came back downstairs. They live in a flat. So she came back downstairs and threw her husband or her partner's clothes on the road, on the floor, like on the road outside. And this man was the one recording, so you could hear the man's voice at the background. Is it me you are doing this to? Me nana say. Nana, he mentioned his name at the background. Me pa minye. Is it me? Like, And I mean, I want to have a take on this issue that is trending. To start with, what at all would have triggered this woman to actually go upstairs, grab her husband's stuff or her partner's stuff, and throw it outside on the road? It's a big question that I keep asking myself. I mean, the video is like, it's not even up to 2 minutes video. And I've been watching it and watching it and watching it over and over again. I'm just trying, because when things like this happen, it's difficult to actually look for the person and get the real information behind the video from the person that is actually about. So I want to treat this issue very carefully, but I've watched the video, like I said earlier on, over and over and over again. And to be honest, I don't know what this woman is going through in the hands of her partner. I wouldn't say husband, because I don't know if they are married, or I don't know. But the content in the video tells you clearly that they are together. Yeah. I really don't know what's going on, honestly. Because for a woman, and you could hear the man at the background saying, after the lady threw away his stuff, you could hear him say, "Oh, you can have my children." So it's that bit alone also clearly tells us that they have kids together. What would trigger this woman to actually do what she did? Her act, I condemn. As a woman, I've been through it before, but nothing really. I was always holding on tight that it wouldn't get to that extent of me throwing away my ex-husband's stuff outside. The reason I'm saying that is because, one, he's a human being. Despite everything he was doing to me, I always put him first as a human being, yeah, before any other thing, before any other thing. So putting my fellow human being as a human being first when dealing with him, nothing really kicked me or clicked me to throw his stuff away, because then I have actually treated him like what? Less a human being. And I don't think I would have loved if he had to do that to me. So I was really conscious, and I was really, really like putting myself in his shoes in a way. Not fully, no. I was just putting myself in his shoes in a way. And that did not give me the chance or the nerves to actually throw his stuff outside on the road or outside. This is quite painful, because two people will meet and become lovers, live together, give birth, sometimes even get married, and you are looking forward for a brighter future, not a bitter future. And when the bitterness comes and you cannot hold it, it's quite sad. It's quite sad. But one thing I've realized in most marriages abroad, there are too many conflicts, if I can put it that way, and the misunderstanding, miscommunication. But like I said, this is my opinion and this is my take on it. I condemn the fact that the lady threw away his clothes outside on the floor on the road. She could have done it differently. You get what I mean? I mean, with me, what I did with my ex-husband, I never threw till today. Hence the reason I come out boldly and I talk about what happened in my marriage, because I am not lying. And knowing him, he can easily come out and say, Madam, you are lying. I will not lie about something I don't know. I wouldn't lie about anything, actually, because I'm not scared of anyone. I only respect everyone. Do you get it? But honestly speaking, I could never have done this, and I will never do it to my fellow human being, no matter what. I would rather do it differently. I sat him down and I spoke to him that, listen, it's not working. I need you out. And to be honest with you, it took him like forever to actually pack his stuff. And I had patience for him to take his time and pack out. Because he's not an animal, he's a human being. Mean to mean treating a sebe abua. Especially knowing that we have 3 children together. I couldn't have done it. So this man saying, you can have my children, that means, madam, you guys have got kids together. I condemn that act. But then again, let's see it from this angle as well. What at all would make a woman that is madly in love with her husband or her partner do what this lady did? Mr. Man, Mr. Wanting my issue to be seen perfectly. Mr. Recorder, recording it and spreading it for the world to see. What were you thinking? A man that has a child or children with a woman. So what at all could have happened to you that you could not even think otherwise? Okay, she's throwing away my things, hence simply because she does not want me in the house. Let me just pack my things and live in peace. Even if that moment in time you don't have anywhere to go, just go and perch at a family friend's place or at a family member's place or at a friend's place, or perhaps book hotel for that night. Think about it. If you've got to go back and apologize to her, just, why recording? Why? I didn't know recording yet, Nana. I didn't think I would the phone to see or partners so a recording for what? Yeah, will record at bonting say a reason in action. Say me, I'm the camera, see me so I make it. Have I been able to help you out? No. Into what record say twap it said then what's a bed, what's a money. Because my grandmother always used to say this thing, be anyone or die, yeah, so a war, a good enuma, obey unity at ton chance a young family coirawa, ancient and niase, and I knew him and I knew. Intimenya sure say o yere na wo partner na wo ka say onfa mumana na onfa wo mano. Se na wo krokro na wo ye de na koma pemana. And to that extent, to say obey you near me perhaps you would have been upset. Yes, everybody is okay to be upset about certain things, but I don't think whatever you did to her was to that limit of acceptance. Yeah, to the extent of she taking it and only being upset with it. Because from the video, what I could gather from the video is that this thing has not happened just that day that the lady decided to throw your stuff out of the house. I think it's been going on and on and on. This particular thing that she kicked you out with, yeah? I think it's been going on and on and on, and she's fed up. Hence the reason now, today, she threw away your stuff and you decided to record. And even if she's been throwing away your stuff, the question is, what have you been doing that she keeps throwing away your stuff? Even if she's been throwing away your stuff and you decided to record it that particular day to spread it, what have you been doing that she's been throwing away your stuff? Mr. Man, check yourself and analyze yourself. So what you say? Oh, real phone, sir, no, I shall dear. These same men, some of you men out there, You claim you love your mother so much, yeah? Oh, and Mother's Day, oh, happy birthday, mom, and happy Mother's Day, mom. Hey, Christmas gift, mom. Da, 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 da. You cherish and value and love your mothers, but your own partners, women. Some of you can even beat them. A man who is born by a woman and claim to love his mother can actually beat his wife, his girlfriend, his partner. You are a liar. You are lying to yourself. You cannot love your woman. You cannot love your mother and mistreat your woman. You can't love your mother and maltreat your woman. You cannot love your mother and beat your woman. That means you are lying to yourself without knowing, perhaps. Obviously. Honestly, what at all can, make a woman throw out your stuff on the road outside? A lot is happening in people's homes. Nkrofo bebree sankiye tu omo chance dan so anacho. Akwhwe de ekoso wo mu fie anka wo be say wo a wote wo a wo hwe me no wo de no is nothing. That's why I always keep saying, if you are in a marriage or a relationship and you know there is any form of conflict or misunderstanding, whatever it is that is tearing you guys apart, if you can fix it, try and fix it. But a lot of our African men don't like to go counseling because they feel too big. I think sometimes they feel at the back of their head, they feel, the counselor, how can he or she counsel me? Me that married you, me that paid your bride price, me that me that is on top of you almost every night. How can I go for counseling? Some of you feel too proud. So slowly your marriage is collapsing. Seek for help. Seek for help. You are not bigger than anyone. If really you want to save your marriage, don't let it collapse completely before you try to fix it. Seek for help. Go for counseling, both of you. It's not right at all. Honestly, what the lady did, throwing away her children's father's clothes outside on the road, I condemn it. But then the question is, what will make a woman that lay down for a man to penetrate her, to give birth with, go to that extent? That is my question. Be anyone to see cowering a town for that. And so at a point, our real name, ye to me by a town for back to me who back when him nay and say kakamotobi. Or to me when a partner name him nay and say we who kakamotobi. Why? Why? Messi lady now or two ni kuniyama go abonte na video ne trending. What to me she said it in the video that a woman that is paying rent, twice rent. I don't know if they've got 2 houses or whatever it is at wherever they are. But she says she's been paying rent for 2 places. Yeah? Otua da edan kamienu. Bema. I mean, I've been there before, done it, tasted it. In fact, if anybody has won our Jayemu World Cup, I think say me. Mi jani mi nemu mrika. A lot of you men abroad, African men, when you meet us, the ladies, you tend to put this thing in our heads. Okay, go and claim single mother benefits from the government. Yeah? Whilst most of you would then be living with us. So what you say? I said we're very sensitive, but I've got to spit it out. Mumu dodo na mema ne dodo na atumi pia man it cause kwana kwakacha aban se wo nko na wote wo ne wo ma penalty na okwabena ne da ne yere to ho anadwu bia na suhunsawen na oba no odi apoato ni tirimu se yen yusu wo income enfentu acha ye ho aka wa brochire ha me be ma no me de no yen fanye project e wo fie e wo Ghana. What I just said, let me say this in English because my fellow non Ghanaian loved ones wouldn't know what I just said. Most of the times, our partners, the men, will put this thing in our heads, will tell us, you the woman, Your salaries, your income, your benefits, let's use it to pay our expenses here abroad. And me, the man, my salaries, we will be doing a project back home where we come from. And then when the marriages collapse, yeah, the man tend to tell you, oh, when you met me, I had my land already. I lie. Okay, since we built the house together, come and carry your house. I need my land back. So that makes the woman a mumu, abi. Ushia me na matoma sa se dada. Meanwhile, one na ye juma brew. Aswete. Ama wakwa akosi dan no. Ewo Ghana asase no so. Na okwabena ne atumi abie na no aka nkwase asem. Mento sebe a kire wo. So ushia me na matoma sa se dada ya. Brana be kukuru dan. Amishmi here masasi this me dan yesi so. Meanwhile, because you were so naive, so in love, maybe perhaps very young when you met this guy or this man, you did not even bother asking for the papers of the land or the project to even know if even your initials was in there or is in there. Only to find out that you've been duped. Your initials was not even anywhere to be found. Talk less of your full name after the divorce or after the breakup. That makes you a fool. You know, a lot of men abroad are making fools of women abroad. I don't know why this woman threw away her husband's clothes, but I will not be surprised that this man went to Ghana and even impregnated another woman. Or this man brought a woman from Ghana claiming it's his cousin or his niece or sister. And the wife came back, met them, shagging each other on her bed. I won't be surprised. It could be anything and everything at all. But woman, what I will tell you is, if it was the other way around and your husband throwing your goods outside, I would have been the same person to come and condemn it. I will not praise you for throwing his stuff outside just because you are a woman like me. No, I condemn that act. I don't think it is fair on the man on that very aspect. But for a woman that has got children with a man, throwing this man's clothes outside on the road, that means something really is going on. Something is wrong somewhere. So, Mr. Man, you coming out quickly with video doesn't mean your case is superb. Who did kind of court and not just where we need case? Who did kind ever I in fear? Non chere say why a dear was some ed Debbie and I would ben. What you say? Dear pa now be ye o yere a obey to me de o near me go abontene. Hey, ne ma papa. Dear pa ayasasa se kwhwe a broby beatings that he's been giving her over the years that she's been enduring those pains, and finally had enough of it and decided to just chuck him out and stop recording. You've not only disgraced your wife or your partner, you've disgraced yourself plus your children. If you don't know, I'm putting it to you. What do you want us to do? So say, yeah, so I can videos, maybe a video, at swap it, I for 10 times. Yeah, Mr. Man, what do you want us to do? I also will go here anymore. Now, banner so the camera be seen, so now the other year, a man or two near my go up on job, a canning, I know so the cancer or a baby bone some national anthem. I broach for ma, we a baby bone some. A 224, a dear, no more call your names. Meanwhile, Musuba, Mumubino, Mumudona, Musubaya, 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 Mumudona, Mosu Samusuba, Namunya, our Panamont, Namo Yerenom, Mamma Yerenom, girlfriends, more partners, and so many. Namoya, ye nibro photo, I broach for Mamma be Dodona, a day. Bema be to meet now more bar Eden and Krata Warren. Yet to meet deported Bema ko Ghana. No bad ya boss wa boni ye ma we so ntumi nye ni nara o yes be ya ye betumi hu se oji good income obetumi de ni kunu na ba okunu ni be depend on no till se ono so benya na dwuma ye. No bad Johnny mama child minded chiasika kese or pesa pay slip na e figures no was so ne keke de won krata atu mama na wo ba twani ase di twem me to sebe nsa kan krata na afi wa be grow wings e wo ba kro ne so ni obechia moka no onya maye wo ye bema na wo hwe me a na wo wo sa te bia ni masesa free hu cause abaye de botechi ye de boba se wo anya so aketua bia e bi ochine bi na wasefuo bi wo baby ebenya sa aketua no monse sem free hu enkrata anti na wo pesa oni obi batina kacha ni se re ye enkrata na monye business so wo betua ni wetua ne ka won sa ka wa de ne eboko because business na moye na munjai se mu deceive nkrofo emma mode nkrofo mankoma edidi agrosa no ya bramo adan mumubi adan. So yeah, my dear sister in that video, I don't know what triggered your anger to have done what you did. Throwing away your children's father's goods outside on the road is wrong. You could have done it differently. Yeah. But then again, the question is, what exactly pushed you to do it? And I need that man who was recording his partner to come out and answer this question. Nana will say, why? Oh, yeah, yentra. And mama, no lady ne ye de ono so ye. And from okasa ye mu no me pa na mini. Hey, me na bonso say why na utumu say ye wo Ghana. Nka obe bona kase. O rene kase nka obe brona bro sister ne kase because you feel say corona mo so no we are quite limited in doing certain things. Inti ade na hyewa cry okasa ye mu me hu facial expression but I can just picture it. O Philip pompous like you so besh. Krasa o yire na o partner you say. You are saying said o pa no why you say utumu say back home in Ghana nka obete tsene nam said de wenya eyi no. Eyi tuna etete. Ne. Anyway, my name still remains Linda Mamea Aframia Pit. Aka me muda dilumba. Me who say inche muda. Aka yachad. Akolanya me obanu ni wa wo se onye bone da no to born. Aka me de me nyo. Hey, Mr. Nana me nya. On time me ba ku peg bam. Makramo. Bye guys. What time a crowd time and family. This is my take on it, and I'm entitled to my own opinion. Bye guys.